Well, this is my first full week on my video vlog, video diary. And I would just like to start by saying that when I started, I was 422 pounds. I lost 17 pounds doing just calorie deficit. And then I started tirzepatide December 2nd, which has helped me tremendously to stick to a calorie deficit. So I'm still doing a calorie deficit. And since I started tirzepatide, I've lost 50 more pounds. So I've lost an overall of 67 pounds doing a calorie deficit and I forget, I can't even say it after too many times. So I try to remember that overall, since December 2nd, I feel like 50 pounds is a pretty good deal. When I started this week, I was 357 pounds and I got down to 355. However, it's my lady time and I popped back up 2 more pounds, so 357. So I started the week at 357. I'm ending the week at 357. However, I go by the lowest weight that I have documented. So that's where I come up with my number. Obviously that doesn't move. I don't get to add pounds lost to my thing. So, or to my overall count. So I try to remember that 50 pounds since December 2nd, I feel like is tremendous. From August, we started at the end of August, I started a wellness thing at my work. And so that's where I lost the 17 pounds from the end of August to December. I mean, that's a big difference from August to December, 17 pounds. It is such a struggle. It is a struggle. I'm 47 years old. I know what I'm putting in my mouth is going to either add to my butt or not. Like, you know what I mean? So I literally have self-control. It's hard to understand unless you're another person there's something going on. I'm not firing on all cylinders, or some of my cylinders are broken. I'm not sure, but I just became an adult and gained weight. I remember being 211 pounds in the 2nd grade. And the reason that sticks out so strongly in my mind is because in the 2nd grade, I lived in Van Nuys, Oklahoma, and there was probably like 25 kids in the whole school. I don't know, there was more. But to me, I was in 2nd grade. It was a small school. And we had cubbies in our room. And my teacher made us fill out this like, my name is blah, blah, blah. I'm this tall. I weigh this many pounds. And I just remember it's probably where I first became aware that I was obese, was in the 2nd grade, having to put that number on top of my cubby and seeing everybody else's at like 40 pounds, 60 pounds, and I was 211 pounds. So this isn't something that, I'm just now struggling with. It's been my entire life. I feel like, and I don't know what's going on with the compounds, if they're going to continue making them. I know there was a little bit of a fuss of they were going to discontinue them, and if they do, there's no way I will be able to afford it through, is it Mounjaro? Is that the name brand of it? There's just no way I will ever be able to afford it without this compound version of it. And so it's heartbreaking that there's something out there that can help people so much. And first of all, first it was only available to people who had like the best insurance, and now they've made this version, and now some of us who couldn't get it with insurance can get it, but it's very difficult. It's very expensive still, and I'm spending a lot of money to get it. Not as much money as I would have to spend if I were doing Mounjaro, but and there's people that it could be helping who can't get it and can't even afford it at this price. I just really feel like, and I went to my doctor and I talked to her. She's the one who told me where to go. There's cheaper places to get it. You can get it I couldn't get it through my doctor. She wouldn't mess with it, but she told me where to go. She said all terzepatides, all compounds are not created equal. So she was like, these are some reputable places that I know that you can go to. And I called them. I went with the cheapest one, and that's how I'm able to afford it. But I don't even know where I was going with this, but I have brain fog and memory issues, and I need to start taking little notes, and I'm going to get better at this. But it breaks my heart that, one, they could take this away from us, this version that some of us can afford, more of us can afford than the name brand. And two, that it still costs so much. And I was talking to my doctor, and she said that she really felt like this could really help not solve obesity, but really help get our numbers down, right? You think that'd be like, I should be able to go to Walmart and get it for $25.99 or right along with the Advil. I mean, that's really how I feel about it. It can help so many people. And really, it's just kind of day to day for me. You know, I live in a tiny house. I don't have a house payment that I have to pay, you know, and if I had a house payment, I wouldn't be able to get it. And I just think it's heartbreaking. So I'm not going to talk anymore about that, but it's so helpful, and I'll just keep taking it as long as I can afford it, and work on a lifestyle change. So this week wasn't perfect. I'm going to get better. Really just trying to focus on staying in that calorie deficit and making it part of my daily life, because unfortunately, and I always go on YouTube and I always look for other people who are doing something similar, whether it just be a calorie deficit, working out, all of that stuff. I'm always looking for similar people, and I found a young lady who she's in maintenance mode now, and she talks about how she just doesn't want to track everything, and so she doesn't, and I get it. I totally get it. But for me, that's just not ever going to be an option, because I don't know how to not overeat. And like I said, this helps tremendously, and it kind of doesn't allow me to really overeat much, but I just can't do it. So I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life. So that's what I'm trying to do. Just really get into the habit of every single thing that I eat, tracking it. The water, guys, the water is hard. It is so hard. So today I went to the store and I bought all kinds of flavor packets just to help me really drink the water. So I didn't set any goals last week. So this week I'm going to sit down tonight, and I like to get on my iPad, and I like to keep digital habit trackers. So I'm going to set 2 goals this week. I want to get, so I work at a completely sedentary job. I'm sitting at a desk literally 7 hours of my 8-hour shift daily. And so I've been working on getting 5,000 steps a day. It's very, very difficult. On a regular day, I get like 2,200, trying a little bit, but not really trying. So I've been doing 5,000. The last couple weeks, I didn't set a step goal, but I'm going to get back into that. So this week, I'm going to up it to, I'm going to do 6,500. Look, I'm going to write it down. So I'm going to do 6,500 steps daily. And I'm going to shoot for 80 ounces of water at least. I know I need to get more. I really tried this week to drink lots of water. I did better, but today, this is my second 20-ounce glass of water, and I am recognizing that I probably shouldn't have picked up this 20-ounce glass this morning. I need to stick with the 40-ounce glasses because I do better with those. It's just that I did my nails this weekend. First of all, look how cute they are. I spent 3 hours on these bad babies, and I just really wanted a pink cup to go with my new nails, because I get together with some of my girlfriends, and anyways, I just really wanted this cute little pink cup today. So I can't do that though. So 80 ounces for next week is my goal. I'm going to do a daily check-in because that was something else I really wanted to do. That's my other goal. I really wanted to do a daily check-in. I do better whenever I daily check-in. So yesterday I went over on calories. I didn't get my water. Oh, here comes my cat. She's like, who are you in here talking to, girl? Girl, it's fine. So I'm going to do a daily check-in and just try to do better. I'm going to try to do better. And I hear people say it's like, it's not a race. It's not a race. It's, what is it, a marathon? I don't know what it is, but I got a light too. So yay! You can see all my flaws, but super excited. So any advice? You know I'm here for it. I need all the advices. Bye.